All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to break down a super quick, no fluff plan for hitting a goal that, can feel kind of huge, but is absolutely doable. We're talking about how to snag an extra $1,000 and do it fast. So let me just ask you straight up. Do you want to save $1,000? And not in like 6 months or a year, but really, really fast. Because the plan we're about to walk through is built for speed. This is our target. $1,000, a really nice round number. I mean, that's enough to kickstart an emergency fund, wipe out a credit card bill, or even start investing. So how do we get there? Okay, we're going to start with the small stuff, your daily habits. This is where you find the quickest wins for sure. Why? Because these are choices you make every single day and they add up faster than you think. They really build momentum. First up is a classic, but listen, it's a classic for a reason, that daily trip to the coffee shop. It feels like this small, harmless treat, right? But over time, it is a major, major drain on your wallet. Just look at the math on this thing. A $5 coffee every workday, that adds up to $150 in a single month. I mean, think about that. Just by brewing your coffee at home, you're already 15% of the way to your goal. Boom, done. And that saving just keeps on rolling with our next tip, taking back control of your lunch. Buying lunch or grabbing takeout for dinner is another one of those habits that just secretly eats away at your savings. And the impact here is huge. The source says you can save over $200 a month. And that little plus sign is everything. Because for a lot of us, that number could be way, way higher. So just between these two changes, we're already at $350 in monthly savings. That's the power of these small daily wins. All right, so we've handled the daily stuff. Now let's go hunt some bigger game, those monthly bills that just automatically pull money from your account, whether you're paying attention or not. Okay, this one feels almost too simple to work, but it does. And it's because of something called phantom power. A lot of your gadgets are sipping electricity even when they're turned off. Seriously, just the simple act of unplugging them can make a real dent. And here's the proof. You could shave $50 right off your energy bill. Just think about it. Your TV setup, your computer, all those chargers, kitchen gadgets, it all adds up. Subscriptions. The silent budget killers, right? We've all done it. You sign up for a free trial, totally forget about it, and bam, you're paying for 3 different streaming services you never even watch. It is time to do an audit. And here's the thing. Just cutting 1 or 2 of these can easily save you $50 a month. You have to be ruthless here. If you haven't used it in the last month, it's gotta go. Put it on the chopping block. Okay, so far, we've been playing defense, right? Cutting costs. Now, let's switch to offense. Let's talk about finding money. This next bit is all about turning stuff you already have into cold, hard cash. That's right, it's time to declutter for profit. I mean, just look around your house. That old phone sitting in a drawer, the clothes you haven't worn in a year, the books just gathering dust, all of that is potential cash. The source puts it just perfectly. Old clothes equals easy cash. It really is that simple. You don't need to find some priceless antique. You can literally start with a pile of old t-shirts. This step right here is your savings accelerator. So we've cut our daily spending, we've slashed our monthly bills, and we've figured out how to generate some new cash. Let's put it all together. Let's do the final tally and see how close we are to that $1,000 goal. And this chart just lays it all out, doesn't it? Our daily wins from coffee and lunch, that's $350. Slashing those bills adds another $100. So that's $450 in repeatable savings month after month. The final piece of the puzzle, selling your stuff, well, that's the turbo boost that gets you right over the $1,000 finish line. And here it is, the whole game plan, all on one slide. 5 simple, powerful steps. Every single one is something you can do today. And when you combine them, well, that's when you create some serious financial momentum. This is your roadmap. Ultimately, it all just comes down to this. Not tomorrow, not next Monday. The real power of this whole plan is how fast you can start. You can do every single one of these things today. So that really just leaves one last question. When you hit that goal, and you totally can, what are you going to do with that extra $1,000? Because having a clear purpose for that money, well, that's the best motivation you will ever find.